Well, we're back. Back to Las Cruces. Came back and found a notice on my little where I plug in, and it says rent's due. You owe $340 rent, and then you owe $35 for electric. And I went over and said, how can that be? I said, I paid. I came in on the 13th. So you're telling me that I owe rent, a full month's rent now? And she went, oh my God, I forgot. And I said, when I came here, she said they read the meter and figure out what you owe. She goes, well, I don't know how long people keep their thing on. Everybody's got heaters on and everything. So they told me one thing, and now it's something else. Okay. So I guess no matter where you have a great big huge thing or the small one like I have, it's $40 for a month for electric and stuff. So I'm not real thrilled with that. I don't like being told one thing and then it comes up that it winds up being something else. You're told something else later. So anyway, I told her I'm paid up until the 13th. And I think at that point I'll go back over to the Pancho Villa Park for a week or two. You can spend up to 2 weeks in the state park. So I might stay there for a little while because I did like it out there. It's different. So we'll see. I know this is always an option, if nothing else, but we'll see how it goes. But I think maybe on the 13th I might head back out to Pancho Villa State Park for a little while and explore that area out there. But I got back and I started watching this morning this thing, and I'll put the link to it for those that have Amazon Prime. They have this video on, and I'm not too far into it, less than halfway. This is season 1, episode 1, so I'm not sure how many how many videos they have. But this is Ted Bundy falling for a killer. And it's a bit disturbing because you see in this, she's got all these pictures of Ted Bundy. She was dating him, was his girlfriend for a very long time. And he's living with her in her house with her young daughter. She was a divorced woman with a very young child. And they hit it off immediately. And he was like, doing all these things with kids, making rain with the hose and come in and read to the daughter and, help her learn to ride her bike. And she said he was so much the gentleman at first and all of this stuff. And you're just, looking and going, oh my God. She said, when things first came out, she couldn't believe that he had done these things. Well, I could see it from her perspective because she was really taken by him, and he was like really appears from the beginning. Now, again, I'm in the beginning of this, that he was just really, took care of her daughter really well, was really caring about them, and, even from the prison, he was writing her love letters still before he was executed. Oh, you're the only woman in my life, and was still writing these things. I love you so much. You, with my last breath, I'm going to love you. And you're going, how can somebody be so infatuated with somebody, take care of her daughter, raise it. He seemed totally normal. And then find out he's a serial killer. So this is like really, wait and see how it progresses. But the beginning of it, you're looking at this going, oh my God, can you imagine being with this guy, and he seems like the perfect guy. He's caring about you, caring about your daughter, doing all these things. Is going to be a lawyer. He's, she thought he was really good looking. I think he's got I look at his eyes and I'm just like, scare me, okay? He's got that energy there that's just, I wouldn't trust it for a second. But, yeah. I'll put the link in it, and if anybody watches it, let me know what you think, because it's really disturbing to see in this beginning part. Like I said, maybe he gets into some odd behavior later, but in this beginning part, how taken she was with him, and how normal he was appearing, and would take her to his favorite restaurants. They'd go, do all these things. And yeah, it's yeah, crazy. Maybe it'll get into other stuff later. But at the very beginning, they had one woman that was up on the stand that got away from him and say he broke her jaw. She lost, some teeth, broke her jaw. She had a lot of serious injuries with this guy. So I wonder if he spoke with her about his childhood or something growing up. I mean, what is underneath that was driving him? It's almost like it, from the beginning, it looks like he had some sort of a split personality or something going on. Very, very odd. Anyway, I'll put the link to that. It's on Amazon. It's free on Amazon Prime. It looks like it's a series. But yeah, it's just eerie looking at all these photographs of him appearing to be a very normal guy doing all these normal things with the family, with this little girl growing up and this woman, and you're just like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to leave this here. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. See you online. Aho.